Right, hello and welcome to another episode of FPV OE. My name is Emmanuel and today I'm carrying on my full manual practice. So if you saw my first video of going full manual, I've been practicing hovering. So got loads of comments on that and it was really helpful because everyone was giving their opinions of different ways I can try it, and there is just so many different opinions about what is the best way to go. So obviously I was using the original kind of method I thought about learning to hover. So I have still been practicing that and I'm going to give a quick update on that today. But then I'm going up into the sky and doing my first full flight with it. So that will be interesting to see how that goes. I'm leaving the attitude limit on because I don't want to do any rolls or anything like that. Maybe the next time I try it, but for now I'm just going to be going up into the sky and trying to get a full flight with it. Also, just on the subject of sims, I've had a lot of people suggest that I use them. Just so you know, I do not have the option of using it. As I've never really needed a laptop for anything because I have one for work and I can't load my sim onto my work laptop. So I'm learning in the flesh for the whole thing. So it kind of makes it more exciting, I guess. Obviously, I've got DJI Care Refresh, which is obviously needed, thankfully. But yeah, so no sims, it's just going to be all in the wild. And yeah, let's get started. I'll show you how it's been going. Right, so first I'm just going to do a quick update on how I'm getting on with the hovering. So not wearing the goggles. When I go up into the air, obviously I'll put the goggles on so I'll be able to see what I'm doing. So let's just take it off. Oh, there we go. So I'll take off. I will put it into manual. I cannot see what I'm doing, obviously, as usual. So let me just find that manual biting point. Oh, it's windy today, so I don't even know if this will go well. I have been doing... Hold on a second. Oh, there we go. There we go. We found it. So just... Oh, okay. So this is how I'm getting on with the hovering, as I say at the moment. This is... Okay, there we go. Okay, so yeah. So I've just been keeping it, kind of getting it... Almost kind of perfecting my hovering. I have been going slightly higher. The grass is obviously not helping here because it's bouncing off it. But you can see how it's kind of keeping in spot a lot better. I don't know if that's as well. It's probably because the expo and gain and stuff I've changed. So I'll pop a view up of those settings on the screen at some point. I'll show you them on there. But yeah, this is obviously better. And obviously practicing over grass has massively helped because the drone is not taking as much damage. Although I am cutting this person's grass for them for free. So that is helping, obviously. So let me take off. Almost hitting my son in the feet. All right, we'll stop. Okay, anyway, that has been going all right. But now I'm going to put the goggles on and we're going to go right up into the sky and we're going to have the first full flight in the sky in full manual. Right, so I'm going to go up. This is going to be the first full manual flight. I'm going to take it out into the fields. I'm actually a bit nervous. Let me make sure my finger is on that pause button, as I say, because I have not done this before and I do not want to hit the ground. So going manual. Oh, actually quickly before I do that, let me just show you what the new rates I'm using are. So remote controller. So this is what the new rates I'm using are. So this is what I've changed it to obviously help with it. Obviously attitude limit is still on. So I'll go back, I'll put it into manual now. So much easier to find the point when you've got the screen on. And there we go. So let's go. Oh. Okay, so it started dropping straight away the moment I switched it into manual. Obviously, I guess because I tipped forwards and I lost power. And I'm going to have to come up. I can see I'm about to crash. Okay, that wasn't too bad of a flight. This is actually... Okay, so the drone, I need to remember, the drone doesn't straighten itself up. So just then when I was tilted to the side, I need to remember I need to always straighten the drone back up. But in terms of flying, this isn't horrendous. It's obviously a lot easier to do this up in the air than it is down on the ground. So doing this in the sky obviously is a lot easier than trying to do that hovering I was doing. But oh gosh, I'm drifting to the side. Yeah, no. Ooh, let me hit pause. I can see myself losing it and I do not want to hit the ground. Right, yeah, so it's obviously a lot easier flying high up in the sky. But this is why I say I don't know if I'm actually truly flying or if I'm actually just kind of moving without control. So I'm going to stick it back in. Let me go a bit higher, actually. Let me go higher so I've got that space. Keep my finger on this pause button because I keep forgetting. I'm going to stick it back into full manual and get it ready. And there we go, back in manual. Okay, so it's interesting. I see why they say you have to turn with both sticks, because if you just turn with one, you kind of just tip to the side. And obviously, oh, that is really, it's really kind of, I can't, yeah, I'm losing my kind of, I don't even know what word I'm looking for. Gosh. I don't even know what word I'm looking for. But it's difficult because it doesn't recenter itself when you're flying. So this is my first time going full manual with the goggles on. So even when I've been doing it, like practicing my hovering, I haven't gone full manual. Oh, sorry, I had the goggles on. So it's kind of disorientating. That's what I was looking for eventually. Because of the fact that when you turn to the side, it doesn't recenter itself. So you have to kind of remember to push it back, which is what I'm finding a bit disorientating at the moment. It's actually making me feel almost a bit wobbly. But this is really fun. I'm looking forward to actually getting good at this and being able to try and do something a bit more like fancy flying. Oh gosh, I'm about to crash. Let me hit the pause. Right, the pause button, as I say, I've been practicing just hitting this because I think I was overreaching and just kind of hitting like the other modes. But that definitely does help because it is needed to kind of get back into the swing of it. But yeah, flying up high. I don't know if I said I know I'm enjoying it. Obviously, it's not easy, but I feel like even though I'm doing well in the sky, effectively, as you could assume, as I'm not crashing, am I actually doing well? Because why is it only in going 20 miles per hour? Ah, that's probably because is it because I don't have the power up? Interesting. I'm not sure why it's only doing like 30 miles per hour. I thought it was meant to be going up to like 60 if I have it in manual mode. Oh. If I have it in manual mode, okay. Near miss there. I'm getting a lot closer to the ground than I actually wanted to. And I always have to remember when I tilt forwards, I need to apply power. So yeah, I find it quite interesting. I'm not sure why it's only flying at 35 miles per hour. Turn, both sticks. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's only flying at 35 miles per hour. I'm not sure if that's because I've got the attitude limit still on. Oh gosh. So that might be a possibility. I'm not sure. Because in manual I thought it was meant to go up to 60. So that's quite interesting. It's not like the battery's low or anything like that. So yeah, I'm confused as to why it's not doing that. But what I'm going to try and do is just do oh my days, I'm losing it. It's really easy to get disorientated and just lose kind of track of where you are. Oh, there we go. I just hit 40 miles per hour at one point just then. So, okay. Yeah, I'm going to try and follow this line along here. This would be good practice, actually. I'm going to try and follow this line along here. And then, do you know what? I think I know why it's not going faster. Because of the gimbal angle. So if I tilt the gimbal angle up more, would that go faster? No, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know how you make this go faster. Oh, no. I'm losing it. Okay, if anyone knows in the comments why it's not going so fast, please let me know, because I have no idea. I'm going to put the gimbal angle back down anyway, because that's probably too fast for how I want to be going. But yeah, I'm confused. There we go. We're hitting 40 now. So, right. Anyway, my plan was I'm going to try and follow those lines on the floor and then kind of just turn at the end. And that would actually be a good... It's got like a kind of like an 8 there. So that's kind of a good thing to follow, actually. Oh my gosh. It's so disorientating to kind of tilt yourself back upright. I actually feel like sometimes I'm just leaning to the side. But to try and... Like this now in the screen, you can see it. That's the bit I'm kind of getting disorientated with, where you're leaning to the side and it's not springing back. Yeah, I'm not sure why, but otherwise, hit pause. Oh my gosh, that was close. I need to definitely get higher in the sky to do this, because that was extremely close. Okay, right, back into manual. Switched over. There we go. Yeah, I don't... Okay, so they're the lines I'm trying to follow. No, more power, more power, more power. Okay. And I'm going to try and follow this little kind of mark they've got there. Turn with it, both sticks. Straighten myself up. And then head back down. I'm just don't. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing wrong as to why I'm not building up any sort of speed. Back into manual. That's manual already. There we go. Manual mode. Yeah, I'm not sure why I'm not building up the sort of speed you're meant to, because whenever I increase the power, I'm just keep going higher as opposed to fast forwards. Let me go full power and see what it does. Yeah, no, I'm not sure what's going on here, why it's only doing that. But let me turn. Oh, look, turn. That was a lucky save. I was about to hit pause, but thankfully I did not need to. Right, yes, actually, it's when you keep it in the sky, as I say, it's not too bad. It's disorientating in terms of like the leaning and stuff like that. So that part's really disorientating, actually. But in terms of actually flying it and keeping it moving, it isn't that bad. But that's why I say my point is about, am I flying it with any sort of skill, or am I just flying it and just conveniently managing to move it where I want it to, just through like a series of fortunate events, should we say. But yes, I'm gonna start practicing this. I'm actually tempted to take the attitude limit off now, but I might do that in the next video because the battery's running low anyway. So I may not do that. I'm gonna do one more quick loop away down there, try and follow these lines once more, bring it in a bit lower. Oh, but you know, this is so much more engaging than using the RC3. You just feel like you're actually flying it as opposed to just moving your stick around. And I like to think that was quite a fancy little turn I just did. But I'm going to bring it back now because the battery is getting low. So I do not want to land in the field and not be able to find it. I've had that problem before. And I had that problem with Chris the other day from Zenbind. So yeah, I do not want that problem. I'm going to start bringing it back. But actually, controlling the altitude and stuff is a lot easier when you're moving, I have to say, as opposed to when you're just trying to hover. So there is definitely merit to just going up in the sky and getting on with it. Because as I say, as you can see, it's definitely a lot, not easier, but it's kind of, yeah, it's, no, crash. Oh. All right, pause. Okay, that's enough. The battery's definitely low, so I'm going to bring it back now and land it. Oh, I can hear my dog as well somewhere in the background. Why wouldn't it fly? What is going on? Right, so let me come in and land, and then we'll call that today's first manual flight. Bring it down. I'll bring it down in normal mode. There we go. Right, that is my first up in the sky full manual flight, and I don't think it went too badly actually. It's definitely a lot easier to control in the sky than it is on the ground. I would definitely say that. So the people that mentioned that, yeah, I can definitely see the merit in that. Obviously, as I say, I don't know if I'm flying with skill or just moving around the sky, but I do think actually the hovering has kind of helped me kind of manage almost how my finger movements, or thumb movements rather. So yeah, I'm going to keep practicing this. I think I'm going to have a few more flights like this, then I'm going to take the attitude limit off and go from there. If anyone in the comments knows why it is not flying at 60 odd miles per hour, I'd be intrigued to know, because I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong or why it's not flying that fast. So please let me know so I can try and figure it out. If you're enjoying this content, please remember to like and subscribe and hit the bell so that you can be notified when more videos come out. I've got a lot more things planned and just alongside my kind of learning journey. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on FPV OE.